I just bought a new pressure washer and I'm going to be going door to door all day long asking people if they want me to wash their car in exchange for money. Hopefully someone will trust some random guy off the street with a high-powered water gun. I have no idea how many doors I'll have to knock on before someone hires me, but all the rejections will be worth it to find out how much money can you make washing cars starting with $125. I've always washed my own car. I don't know, I think it's like super fun. But I drove past a car wash recently and I saw something that shocked me. $10. $10 is the going rate for a car wash that takes like 5 minutes. And that got me thinking, if you had a continuous flow of customers, that's $120 an hour. But is that possible without having a physical car wash location? I want to find out how much money can you make in a single day going door to door with a $125 car wash kit. So I got this pressure washer for $78. It's super cool. It's got different nozzles and this thing that makes it spray foam. I got car soap for $10 and then these big sponges for $2. I have this $5 bucket to wring the sponges out in and an extension cord thing for $30 to power the pressure washer. I figured not many people will have cash lying around, so I brought this card reader. Yeah, a card reader. We're fully legit here. And I have this pasta pot for lunch, because food. I set off down the street and all of the cars were pristine. I'm talking about the cleanest street of cars you've ever seen in your entire life. So I moved on to the next street and that is where the dirty cars were at. I knocked at a bunch of houses with dirty cars on the driveways, but there didn't seem to be anyone home at any of them, even though a bunch of people work from home now. I worked my way on up the street, knocking at people's doors, definitely not being a nuisance. And speaking of going up to people's doors, I'm going to be delivering food to my 1 millionth subscriber. When that day comes, I'll be setting off with $0 and a food order, and I'm going to be hustling my way around the globe, earning money as I go to complete the delivery to my millionth subscriber. So press the subscribe button to help reveal my 1 millionth subscriber.
Cheers. I'm not going to lie, the rejection is real. And it's not even been that many yet, but the crippling rejection.
Man, was there rejection. People gave all kinds of reasons why they didn't need their cars washed. I figured I needed a better sales pitch because what I was saying clearly wasn't working. I'd been grinding the door knocking for over an hour and I'd made a total of $0. But that's okay, I just needed to improve my sales pitch. I think that with the door-to-door car wash game, which I'm now an expert in after 1 hour, you need to be ready to hear a lot of no's. And over time, the number of no's before someone hires you will get lower as you figure out what people want to hear. But I was starting to get worried that I was hearing a few too many no's, and at first I was thinking like, how many cars are we going to get washed per hour? And now I'm thinking, are we going to wash a car today? I tried to improve my pitch by pointing out the gear that I had with me, you know, the sweet pressure washer, the pasta pot, but people were still saying no. And I thought maybe I was asking in the wrong area.
I'm getting closer, I can feel it, I can feel it.
Maybe I needed to try homes in a fancier neighborhood where people might have more money to blow on random car washes. And then, pretty much as soon as I tried a fancier street, I got a maybe, which I finessed into a yes. The only problem was she didn't have a hose pipe that would attach to my pressure washer, and I stupidly didn't bring my own hose. I just assumed that everyone had this like hose attachment thing, but I was wrong. I was not about to lose my first sale of the day, so I just said I'd wash the whole thing with a bucket and sponge. And I washed that car until it was spotless. I'm telling you, it was one clean car. I made the $10 and she gave me a $2 tip, which was awesome. I knocked on a bunch more houses, and after about 3 hours since I started this morning, I'd still only washed one car. Not quite the continuous flow of customers that I was expecting at first. 4 hours in, after another hour of pure rejection, it started absolutely pouring it down with rain, and at that point, it was pretty much impossible to sell a car wash.
I'm gonna keep trying, but I think it's just not gonna work on unless it's like a super dry, warm day. I think I might have to try it again in summer, to be honest. Oh my lord!
So in the 4 hours, I made a grand total of $12, $3 an hour. I'd say that's definitely not worth trying again tomorrow. However, I do now have a theory that people in England don't care much about washing their cars in winter. I think that when summer comes around and it's nice and warm and not dark and gloomy anymore, and people just feel generally better about everything, then people will want clean cars. But for now, I think I'll just stick to washing my own car.